Hey everybody. I bet you thought you had gotten rid of me, but you didn't. I'm still here. It's Saturday afternoon and my name is Billy and I'm the Crafty Floridian, and it's a balmy, beautiful sky in South Florida, humid, hot, nasty. Bees out. I see big bees. Oh, it's a wasp. It's a wasp outside of my window. I hope he doesn't make it in. We can pray that he doesn't. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Of course, I haven't been out. In fact, I don't think I've been out at all since I've come back from the cruise, and that was a little over a month ago. Um, I'm feeling much better. I had a nice long talk with my neurologist yesterday and asked her about all the pain that I was in and the swelling, and you might be able to see a little bit of swelling in my face has come down, but not much, but a little bit. And because I asked, there's not much to do about neuropathy, right? So I asked her, I said, what triggers it? And she says, alcohol and sugar. So on my cruise, I had lots of desserts. I had some wine, and I had a couple, maybe three little strawberry daiquiris when I was in the casino because they were free, right? So, I guess I could have gotten a Coke, but I don't like carbonated drinks that much. But anyway, I'm feeling better. The nerve pain is not as bad as it was. She did give me an update. This is like an update, and I wanted to show you my. I have some finished objects. I mean, for a long time I haven't had any, but I'll give you the news on that. So anyway, we went over everything, and she went over the CT scans of my back, which is, of course, a bulging disc, which I have, but it's nothing that can be repaired at this stage because it's surrounded by arthritis. Also, my neck is a mess, and that's why I'm starting to lose. When I go to pick up something, have you ever tried to pick up a pill? Used to be you just pick it up and just go on. Well, I have trouble feeling it mostly. She said it's not, I'm losing strength. I think strength too, but it's the feeling of it. So now it's all making sense, because I use cups to drink out of instead of a glass, because holding the glass is just wears on me. Does that make sense? No, probably not. So anyway, that appointment went well. That was just a telehealth, Zoom type visit. And the next visit will be about 3 or 4 months, and she'll see me in her office. And I go see the gastrologist on the 21st for the positive results of my colon test. So that's an update. As far as my health, I am feeling better. I'm getting a little bit more energy. Been feeling a little more like doing things. I've been crocheting. Now today I'm really hurting because I've been crocheting all week. And the crocheting is I can't do it for a long period of time. When it starts to hurt up my arm, then I just stop. And I thought it was the carpal tunnel, but she thinks it has to do with the neck. So I'm not in pain, and I have these little stretching exercises I do. So I'll stop and I'll do a little stretching and I'll relax a little bit, and then go back to crocheting. So, and I have a wristband that I wear at night, which is really, really helped. Okay, so let me show you. First of all, I'll just show you a ongoing project I've been working on. And I've sort of been doing this with Laura at Mad Mimi and Farming, or just plain old Mad Mimi. But it's called the Fall Cuddler Chunky Blanket Easy Knitting Kit, Easy Knitting Pattern. And this is what I took on the cruise that I worked on. Now the only thing is I'm changing the this portion of the blanket. As you can see, look how much I've got done so far. Now mine looks different than Laura's because she's got really her skein of yarn is a lot thicker than mine. I think it says mine is just chunky, so I don't know what chunky, if it's a 5 or what. I think it's more like a 5. It's a 4 to a 5. But anyway, I changed this part of it because I did not want it to look like the part down below. So I changed that, but it's coming along. I'm on, I think I checked and I'm on row 80? No, that can't be right. That can't be right, Billy. So I went through it once. Now I'm starting the second time. And you start with what, 19, which is here. So that was 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Yep. Road 9, I finished road 90. So I'm on 91. So this is just when I get a little tired of crocheting, I'll pick this up, and then I don't have too much more to go on it. So anyway, so that's been a fun project to work on. And when you knit, the yarn really goes far. A little bit of yarn goes a long way. So that's the only thing that I have been working on my poncho, but I haven't got that far on it, so I don't want to show you that. So anyway, to update you, I have a granddaughter that I adopted through YouTube Zoom, and her name is Jennifer. Yes, her name is Jennifer, and she's the one that helps me with my auctions. She's my administrative assistant. Well, anyway, she's going to have a baby, and we found out last week that it's going to be a little boy. Well, I got to continue on a quest of, I wanted to do some different stuff. So I went off and I found some free patterns, and I can't tell you that I follow them completely, but I'll show you what I changed on them. So I decided to do some baby clothes. Now this little sweater I'm going to show you now, I did it for I think I did it for a 6 month. But this yarn is kind of thick. It's that, did I bring the thing in with, no, it's that roll with it yarn. And I made this cute little sweater. Isn't that cute? It's made from it's made in one piece, and then this is the raglan here, and it's supposed to be, it's called a baby bear crochet hoodie. And it's a yarn inspiration. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. Well, I did the whole hood. I didn't like it. So I unraveled the whole thing last night, and I said, I just kind of like to have a little, kind of a rounded collar like that. And I put 4 little buttons on it. And this is the back. So I did the sleeves different. I did the sleeves because I wanted them to be a little bit tighter than the rest of the sweater. But I had to color control it a little bit, not much, but a little bit, because this roll with it, the color was paporia, whatever it was. There were 3 skeins of it. All 3 skeins were different color variations. So I had to control it, as you can see, a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. So, and I wanted the darker color for the sleeves. So anyway, that's my little sweater, and it's called the Baby Bear Crochet Hoodie. It doesn't have a hood. It doesn't have the little ears. It doesn't have this, but I think it'll be a nice, warm little sweater for him. So yes, I finished that last night after ripping it apart. And I like the little stand-up collar in the back. I think that'll keep his little head warm. Well, 6 months, or maybe more. Who knows? But anyway, that's my little sweater, and that was fun to make. So I will send these to Jennifer, and then she can, if she wants, she can wash it in the baby, special baby soap or whatever she does. But it is a yarn inspiration pattern. It's an easy pattern. All you need is maybe let's see. It's done with red heart here. You just need a ball, just one ball of this 900 and maybe 2 balls. Yeah, because this has 2 different colors in it. See, it has 2 different colors. But anyway, if you want to make, and then, when you get, I love this, when you make it, where did I start? I started here. I don't remember now. Anyway, it's all one piece. It was just so easy. It's a cute little sweater, and I have this blue yarn that I came across, but it's like a 3. And I might make another sweater. If I don't find one, I might make another one like this, but put a hoodie like I like to do hoodies. So I didn't like the way the pattern hoodie was. So anyway, that was fun to do. And that's what I'm having fun to do. So then I found this other pattern. It's also a yarn inspiration pattern. It's called the Holiday Baby Cocoon. And that's the picture. It's called Holiday Baby Cocoon. Okay, now you see the picture there, the little baby in there. I didn't make it exactly like that, but you got to go with the flow. So that's the pattern. It's designed by Kristen Mullen. It's I think it's an easy pattern. What does it say here? It's easy. I mean, it's so easy that it's ridiculous. I mean, I just looked at it and knew shop kit skill level easy. It's easy peasy, nothing to it. So this is the greatest way to get rid of, but to make things with just when you have 1 or 2 skeins of yarn. And this is the Isaac Maserati by Premier. It is a number 3, but look how thin that 3 is. I mean, it's really thin. So I put two strands of yarn together to make this cocoon, and then I use Red Heart Soft Baby Steps for around the cocoon. So here's my cocoon, and I changed this. I wanted it to come up, so I increased it here and brought it together here. And then I put this and made some bobbles around it. So the baby will just slide right in there. I don't have a baby to show you, but anyway, the baby would slide right in there, right? With its little bobble. And then he'll have on his little hat. So I made this little hat to go with it. I don't think it had a hat. No, it didn't. I made the hat. Just made the hat myself. So I made this little hat and has little bobbles around the bottom. And I made it more relaxed. I don't know what size. Maybe it's a hat that he'll be able to wear the size just in the cocoon. So that's, and you start from, just like making a market bag, basically. Increase. Now this stitching, the stitch is, instead of going in the stitch, you go between them. And it makes a nice pattern, I think. See the pattern there. And then I just increased it, and I I took it in half, and then went in a couple stitches in, and then did the little thing where you lay his head, and then he could be cuddled up in there like that with his little hat on. Isn't that cute? Love the color. So I figured I might have red, but I'm not picking up a lot of. I'm grabbing stuff from on top, yarn from on top of the things that I can get to. So yeah, and I had some yarn left, and I'm going to send the white and the rest of. I had three skeins of this, so I'm going to send the rest of this to Jennifer, and she can Niffer can make some little booties if she wanted. I used to make booties, but you know what? I do have a problem making two of anything that are supposed to be alike. So I don't do booties, but I do hats and I do cocoons. So I hope she'll like this. This is for the baby also. So that's called the Holiday Baby Cocoon by Yarn Inspiration, but I increased the back of it so the baby could slide in. And I didn't have red. So this color has a little red, little orange, little pink, has a little everything in it. But I think it'll be fine for a baby boy, don't you? I do. What the heck? So anyway, that's his little cocoon that he can maybe come home in. Who knows? Then, this is next. Okay. Then I have this little book called Crochet in a Day for Baby, right? And I made this sweater. And it's, let me make sure I can find it. I had marked this sweater, to be honest with you, when I got this book. In fact, you can see I had all marked. But it's called the Pink Cardigan. But mine ain't pink. But there it is. That's a cute little cardigan. There it is. And this is a pattern. It's easy. It's got two little stars. Easy. It's very easy to do. You make one piece, and then you make the sleeves, and you put it together. And that's easy peasy. But you might want to, next time you have a pattern and you're making it for a certain size, and it shows in brackets the different sizes, I go through and highlight. Now, the pink highlighted is not the size I made. I made the 12 months. I was going to make the 24, but I decided to make the 12. 24, 26, you can make that later. So I'm going to send this book to Jennifer, and there's all kinds of bibs, mittens, all kinds of little stuff that while she's waiting for the baby, that she can make at home. So that goes to Jennifer. So first of all, I'll show you this. I used Premier Eversoft, and it's a 4, and it's very much like you can't. This looks blue, but it's not. It's like an aqua color. It's the color here is called aqua. Not only is it an aqua color, but it is an aqua is the name of it, of this Premier Eversoft. Anyway, it's a lot like Simply Soft. Okay, soft. It's just baby soft. So that's the color that I used, and I used some miscellaneous, for the rest. But here's the little sweater. It doesn't look even, does it? Okay. It is even. I swear it is. Okay, there we go. So this is a little sweater. I put a little button at the top. I turn the little sleeves up, and that's the back. And this um, this pattern, I believe, is I think it's single crochet, no, double crochet, or is it half double crochet? I don't remember. Anyway, it's pretty. So that was out of the book. I think it's because I got, and then the button, I just put a little loop on it so you could just put it on there. But yeah, so there's the sweater. Isn't it cute? It does look blue in there, but it is aqua, and it's so soft. So I just went around and put this color around the sleeve and the thing. I can't remember what they did, but it's a simple stitch. I'm trying to look at it to see what I did. Oh, heck, I can't remember, but I think it was I don't remember. And I just made it a couple days ago. This I whipped out in a couple days, but I had to stop because I got tired. And so I said, Billy, why don't you make a little hat to go with it? So I made this little hat to go with it. And if she wants, she could, if it's too long, and the baby, you can turn it up and make it into a little thing and just put it right on his little head. So anyway, that's what I tried to match up the colors. So yeah, so that's the little, and I'm going to send her that yarn for the in case there's anything that she needs to do with the, if it comes apart or something, she'll have some yarn to put it back together again. And a little soft hat. I just made this, from the old noggin up here. Okay, now I was in the process of making a blanket for Boggy Creek, and it had this teal color in it. I wish I could show you the real color. It comes out blue every time. So I said, well, I'll just finish the blanket, and that'll go with the little hat and the little sweater. And this blanket is called Waves, the Waves pattern by Bag O' Day. It's a beautiful pattern. It's very squishy, and I think the baby will love it. But I finished it, and the color will match his outfit. So he could put his little sweater on, put his little hat on, and just wrap him up in this little blanket. So I finished it up as a nice little sized baby blanket. And I love this pattern. Crystal is a lovely pattern. It's very easy, but yet it has texture to it. It's squishy, and it has a lot of give to it. Ooh, I just love it. So I finished that to go with the outfit. And this is the Waves pattern by Bag O' Day. Now, she did hers, I think, in a smaller hook, and I did a large hook. And you could probably even do an even larger hook. I think I used a J hook. That's sort of I and J are kind of my to-go-to hooks. But anyway, I think it's going to be very pretty, and I think the baby's going to be nice and warm in his sweater and his blanket. And I'm also sending the extra yarn to her in his little cocoon, and then his other sweater. See? So yeah, so I got the patterns. I'm going to send the patterns to her. So the other thing that I found that's very popular now for babies is called the bandana bib. So the other night I made I haven't finished it yet, but you can either put a snap here, See? Or you could put Velcro. I'm thinking Velcro. This kind of reminds me of the bibs like I made my brother-in-law with the Velcro. I gotta go around. I haven't done that yet, to go around and stitch it. And I got a little place here that came out, and I didn't want to pull it all out again. And what I do, I have a tendency not to leave enough border. So when I go around it with I'm sure that she won't mind when I go around it. Then but it's called a bandana bib, and you can get it. You go on Apple Green Cottage is where this. I found it on Pinterest, but it's Apple Green Cottage is where I found it, and you get a PDF pattern. I mean, it's free, and then you cut the pattern out. They have two different sizes, and this one is the smaller size, and then this is the larger size. So I just made one because I was using up scrap fabric, and that's probably what I will use. But I just thought I'd try this. I have Velcro somewhere. I've got to find it, but I thought I'd just put a little piece of Velcro on it. I do have sew-on snaps that I could put on it too. Those. Let's see if I have any up here. I have different kinds, but my favorites. Well, these are too heavy, as you can see. They're magnetic. These I don't like, but I could put those in there. And these snaps, but then I have the other kind that you sew in. These you just press in. So I might just use that for the first one and see how that does. So yeah, so it's called the bandana bib, and you could see the sewing pattern on Apple Green Cottage. That's where you'll find the link. And its difficulty is 1 star. It's really easy. It's very, very easy. Just remember to leave enough seam allowance. Don't do what I did. Now what I do, let me show you what I do. I take a little bit of stuff like this, which you use to line your things. So I take a piece of that. I had some extra, and wait a minute, I'm getting it. So what I do is I cut that put the pattern on, and then I cut that to give it stability, and then I just cut my pattern or draw it or whatever I want to do. That's real easy. So I'm going to do the same for this piece. I'll cut out the pattern, but I think they're so cute. But they're called they're very easy to make. I made this in just a few minutes. But anyway, so that's the different sizes. This I think is the smaller one. I believe is just for the little. But they're drinking milk. What do they need a bib for, right? So that's why I'll make a couple more of the little ones, and then I'll make the bigger ones. So I just thought they were cute, and they look so simple, and you can use up the scrap fabric that you have laying around. It's applegreencottage.com. Banana bib tutorial with free pattern. Hey, you can't pass up free, right? You just can't pass it up. So those are my little projects, and I wanted to show. I don't know if I showed you all this or not, but when I was on the cruise, and the only time I got off was to go to Amber Cove, which is the Dominican Republic, and they had a market there, And they have this special stuff that they use to make things out of. And I found this little kitty cat. Whoops, excuse me. I'll break it before I even show it to you. Isn't that cute? But look on the back. Has Lala's name on it. This is for Persniphone. So that when he's got his butt in the air, when she's got her butt in the air, it'll say Lala. I just thought, and it was in orange, so I just had to get that for Laura. So I'm sending that to her. I've got some things to mail out. Vicki, I have boxed up your stuff right there, which I'm going to get out this week, get it ready to go out on Monday. And Jan, I have your shirt, and I think it's, and I have another shirt to go out. I don't want to mispronounce her name, say her name. It's in my head because I'm not real sure about it. So anyway, I have those to get in the mail. Joanne, you and I have to talk. Finally got you figured out. And but anyway, I'll be calling you soon. I haven't felt like talking very much lately, so I've just been taking it easy. Okay, so I've got stuff to go out, and working on other projects, which is crafty related, not, knitted or crocheted. So I will be with you. I'm going to say toodles. I got laundry to do. Lots of laundry to do. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I can't remember what it was. But you know what? I'll remember once I get off. Isn't that always the way? Boom. Okay, everybody. I will talk to you soon. Big hugs to everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Sometimes I forget to tell you how much I appreciate you guys, and I sure do miss my cruise mates from the cruise. I miss seeing them and talking to them, and I miss the casino. But we do have one right up in Tampa called the Hard Rock Casino. Yeah. And it's about, I would say it's 75 miles from here. I think it's 53 miles from Sarasota. So it's not that far. It used to take me an hour to get to Tampa. And in the summertime, but I don't have the air conditioning in my car, so I'm working on getting something done there. Now I'm getting all stuffed up in here. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go do laundry. It's Saturday afternoon. Thank you guys for subscribing and sticking with me through all my trials and tribulations. It's been a riot. I tell you, life is just so funny. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, I sit around here and I laugh at myself all the time because I just make myself, I have to laugh at myself for the stupid stuff that I do. And, and I guess it's getting old and not being able to do what I used to do, or be able to keep things like I like it. And so today I'm going to try to do some laundry, and I'm going to try to put some dishes in the dishwasher and get a load. I just unload a little load. Now I'm going to put another load in. But I'd much rather be in here crafting. But I guess I could do that between doing laundry, right? Well, no, I got to do the dishes between doing laundry. So anyway, that's it, guys. I don't have any funny stories. There's nothing. Well, there's a few funny things that are going on, but nothing big to discuss. Okay, well, listen, I'm going to go. Shoot, I could sit here and look at you all day. Like I can see you, right? But I feel you. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend, and I'll be talking to you next time, whenever that is. I got to look for the red button that I have to push. But take care, everybody. Hugs to everybody. I love you so much.